Hi, I'm Thomas. Thank you for your consideration in me being part of the Cloud Task team. Now, the roles I'm interested in at Cloud Task primarily would be SDR, which is a sales development representative. Also BDR, business development representative. Why? I'm very good at building relationships and managing a chaotic pipeline and bringing some order to the chaos. Now, and the second question you have for me here, which job role available in Cloud Task Marketplace have you previously held? I haven't held any jobs in Cloud Task, but I've been a SDR, sales development representative, and excelled incredibly well in that role, and then fast tracked to account executive. That was over the span of 7 years. Why was I excelling and expanding so fast? It's because I was very good with people. The human element is so important with selling anything. You have to build relationship. Now, our metric we were held to at the startup company I worked at called LiveWatch was only about 25%, but I consistently delivered over the span of over a year, consistently 43%, more than doubling that goal. I then led a cheetah team of SDRs to train them on how to be better with people, with clients. And after that, they became the main team. And account executives always wanted to have me as their SDR because I qualified leads. I was the first impression and I was a powerful one. I was quickly promoted into account executive and I still had SDR roles and skill sets. And so I was very good at managing my pipelines, cold calling, prospecting, and networking, and was able to rise to the top three in the company for account executive. I'm very good at what I do because I love to build relationships. I'm very good at it. Now, what software have I used with Cloud Task Marketplace specifically? None that I saw at the top of Cloud Task. Maybe I just had a issue finding it. But I've used all kinds of CRMs, Salesforce, HubSpot. I've used Insider. Also helped implement Insider through various companies that I worked at, CRMs. I've sold SaaS, software as a service, for over 7 years, and I've helped develop different ways to sell it. So, kind of the sales development side of things is what I'm currently doing. And I love being on the phone, on chats, in a remote setting, selling and building relationships with prospects. So, I've used a lot of different types of software, uh, whether it's CRMs, NetSuite, Salesforce, InContact for phone, um, 3CX. Probably some of those come to mind for you. Now, why will I deliver better results than the average person applying on here? That's a great question. It's a questions I've asked when I've hired people. Because you're looking at applications there at Cloud Task with a whole list of people who have pedigrees and expertise. Why me? Why Thomas? I have those pedigrees and expertise, those skill sets for over 7 years that have made me eligible for President's Club and 43% conversion. I have all those. But what a lot of people don't have is the ability to care and listen. Don't just come at me with a sense of sales. Listen to what my pain is so you can solve it as a sales rep. I'm really good at that. Active listening. Active listening to what the pain point is so we can solve it at Cloud Task. And I care. I care about the very first impression I'm on the phone with a client all the way to when they're a customer for 2, 3 years down the road, if that's the mission of Cloud Task to retain them as a customer. When you have the go getter, urgent attitude of a sales rep like me, with care, with the ability to actively listen, and then execute with ownership, you have Thomas. And that's why for over 7 years, I have been wildly successful at what I do. And I hope Cloud Task can see that and hire me onto the team. I promise you, with me in your corner, you will generate new revenue and leads that would have been left on the table. I'll be calling and selling. Thank you for your consideration. This has been Thomas. Take care.